Okay guys, so I thought that I would do part 3, the actual flush, which is today, in a little bit more of a vlog conversational style. Just because I think it'll be like more interactive and kind of a little bit more interesting than me just kind of sitting and telling you. So, and pretty much like all that has happened today, I went to bed pretty late and I got up pretty early, so I'm tired. So according to the book and the notes, today, so it says, if you feel hungry, eat a light breakfast, fruit or oatmeal, and lunch, vegetables with rice or quinoa. And I also had to still drink the 32 ounces of apple juice, which I am so sick of drinking. Oh my God. So I got up at like 8:30, okay? And I had 2 cups of it. And then I was like, I should probably eat something. So I ended up making some of this. This is like a buckwheat cereal. It's kind of like cream of wheat or oat bran, but the buckwheat version. So I had a bowl of that with a plum, and then I had some tea, and then starting at like 11, I had 2 more cups of apple juice. I'm so glad I didn't have to drink any more apple juice. And then you have to finish eating everything by 1:30, the day of the actual flush. So at, I guess at like 1, I didn't really feel like rice and vegetables, so I just ended up having another bowl of the buckwheat cereal with a banana and some honey. So that's it. And that is actually all that I can eat for the rest of the day. So basically now the only thing that I can have is water. And that's about it. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I am just kind of doing some laundry. I have a little bit of work to do, so I think I'm just going to camp out on the couch and edit a paper, and I'll check back in with you guys at 6 o'clock, which is when the action starts. So it's 3:47 and I'm kind of hungry. Sucks. I think it's like one of those things where like you know you can't eat, and so you're like, oh damn it, I'm actually hungry. But I think it's kind of all in my head, so I need to just take my mind off of it. I'm doing a little paper editing and watching some Bravo, which is kind of my MO on the weekends or all the time. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and distract myself from my starting to rumble tummy. Okay guys, it's 6 o'clock and it's time for my first serving of Colasan, which is what I'm using in lieu of Epsom salts, which is the other sort of internal cleansing agent that you can use. But so I just mixed a tablespoon of the Colasan in a 1.5 cups of water, and I think I'm just supposed to drink it down as quick as possible. And then I also squeezed the juice of half a lemon into a cup to chase it with, which is what you're supposed to do. So bottoms up. I was like, it doesn't really taste like much, but it's like all settled down there in the bottom, so I think I'm gonna get a really chalky, gnarly taste in a couple minutes. Oh, it tastes like ass. Truly. Kind of tastes like bad fish. I'm being a little bit dramatic, but it's just because I've like never done this before. So, ooh. Okay. I don't really know what to expect now, what's going to happen over the next couple of hours, but basically I just did the first of 4 servings of the Colasan. The next one is going to happen at 8 o'clock, so for the next 2 hours I'm just going to go relax, watch a movie, and I'll see you guys back at 8 o'clock for round 2. Hey guys, it is a little bit after 8 o'clock, I just did my second dosage of the Colasan, tablespoon of Colasan chased with half a lemon. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not feeling fantastic right now. I'm mostly just kind of like tired and I feel a little bit nauseous and I have a headache and I kind of just want to go to bed, but I have to stay up for another 2 hours. So what's going to happen now is at 10 o'clock, I have to drink a mixture of 3/4 of a glass of grapefruit juice and I think a half a cup of olive oil. So you put that in like a mason jar and shake it. And then after that, I don't know if I'm going to film it because it's kind of a choreographed sequence of things that has to happen. But so you basically like prepare this grapefruit juice and olive oil mixture, and then you turn on a heating pad so that it gets nice and warm in your bed. And at like 10 o'clock or between 10 and 10:15, I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm having one of those moments where I'm like, am I really doing this? I am. So between 10 and 10:15, you have to drink that grapefruit juice olive oil mixture like kind of all in one go, which as I'm thinking about it, I'm not looking forward to at all. But you drink it all in one go and you lie down immediately. And you keep your head elevated from the rest of your body, so prop yourself up with a couple pillows. And you're supposed to lie completely still with the lights off and a heating pad on the right side of your body, which is where your liver is, for 20 minutes. And this is supposed to help release the gallstones, I guess. And then you go to sleep, which is what I'm going to plan on doing because I'm already really tired and it's only 8 o'clock. And then I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning because you have to do the third dose of the Colasan and half a lemon at between like 6 and 6:30 in the morning. So I set my alarm for, I think I set my alarm for 6:15. So that's really about it. I also don't know how much detail I should go into on this about like what actually happens, but basically, as I'm sure that you can infer from this, like you spend a lot of time in the bathroom passing these stones. You can read the book if you want like the full descriptions of like what actually happens, but I think that that's going to be it from me for tonight, just because I'm not going to show you the process of me like drinking that mixture and lying down and whatever. But I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning when I get up and after I've had like my first dose or my third dosage, I guess, of the Colasan. And yeah, so I'll check in with you guys then. Good night. All right, I have rejoined the land of the living. I just took a shower. I got up at like 6 o'clock this morning, but I really it was not a pretty sight. I don't think you guys really would have wanted to see me at that point. But I'll catch you up to speed with what I've been doing in the last couple hours. So I got up at 6:15. I was exhausted. I was like in the middle of a deep sleep. And I went to bed at 10, like right after I drank the olive oil and grapefruit juice mixture last night. So I got up and I had another serving of Colasan and lemon juice, and then I just kind of like vegged out in bed and like was watching YouTube videos and stuff. And then what? I guess then nothing really happened again until I took the last serving of the Colasan and lemon juice at 8. And I was so glad because it's, I don't know, I kind of woke up and had a headache and felt like a little bit nauseous, but not really. I'm mostly just like kind of hungry now. So it's 9 o'clock now, and without going into too much gross detail, I have passed about 40 stones, which it was like very crazy when I first saw them. I was like, oh my gosh, it's true. Like they really do come out. So I won't go into too much like gross detail about that, but I am keeping track of how many I've passed, and I guess hopefully more. I hope that that's not it. I did a little bit of light yoga just to kind of like get things moving. I did a face mask and then I took a shower. I feel so much better. So at 10 o'clock, I can have juice. The only thing I have in the house is that apple juice, and I might do like a half a cup diluted with some water. And then I also have a kombucha and one of those sparkling probiotic drinks, Kavita, I think it's called, which I took out of the fridge, so it'll be room temp. So I might have that, and then an hour after that, so like 11 or 11:30, you can start having fruit. So I have like apples and kiwi, so I might do that. And then I think you're just supposed to start eating light meals. So I think I'll have some toast, and I bought some soup, and I'm actually going to run to the grocery store after I do my makeup and get ready. So I'll check back in with you guys later this afternoon. Hello again. It is like 11:15. Please forgive my ridiculous hair. This is air dried and nothing is done to it. But I thought I would update you guys. I guess about half an hour or 40 minutes ago, I started drinking some of this Kavita sparkling probiotic beverage in hibiscus berry cleanse. And then I also had a little bit of apple, probably like half or 3/4 of a cup of apple juice with some water like warmed up. I didn't really want to, but I don't know. I figured juice was kind of the most innocuous thing to start drinking. So now it's like 40 minutes later. I am really hungry. I actually went to the grocery store. And I was like loopy. I'm like very lightheaded, and obviously because I haven't eaten in almost 24 hours. So now I am cutting up an apple, and this is a kiwi. So I'm gonna have this, and then probably like around 12 or 12:30, I'm gonna have some soup and some toast. So that's about it. I've passed probably 20 more stones in the last hour or two. And so yeah, I guess I'll check in with you guys later this afternoon, probably for the last time, and before the 4th video, which I'm gonna do like a week out to kind of see how it all plays out and kind of next steps after this process. So I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Okay, I'm finally kind of feeling mostly back to myself. It is, what time is it? It's 3:01, and I'm trying to remember. I think I was just about to eat some fruit the last time I saw you. An hour after that, I had some soup and some toast, and it felt good. And then I made myself some black tea, which I don't know if that's allowed, but I put hemp milk in it instead of dairy milk, which I normally put like whole milk in. And my headache went away, so it could have just been like a caffeine thing. I still feel kind of weak and a little bit depleted, but in total, let's see, I've passed probably close to 75 stones, and I don't really know how that compares for kind of a first-time flush for kind of someone my age and health and things like that. I guess it seems like a fair amount, but compared to when I was reading the book, there's people that pass hundreds of them. So maybe in subsequent flushes, I'll end up passing more in one go. But yeah, so things have kind of settled down, and I'm feeling good. So I'm just going to kind of take it easy for the rest of the day, stay hydrated, eat kind of a nourishing dinner of roasted vegetables, and probably keep it vegetarian for the rest of the day. And then tomorrow I am going to try and work out and kind of go back to my normal everyday stuff. And I'll talk about it in the 4th video, which is going to be a follow-up, but you're supposed to schedule a colonic, ideally before and after the flush. But for those of us who don't have hundreds of dollars every month to spend on cleansing our colons, I just opted to schedule one after. So I have one scheduled for Thursday, and I won't go into too much detail about that, but I have had colonics before. But apparently it's very important to have it done after a flush so that you really get rid of any gallstones that might be trapped in your intestines or your colon or wherever they get trapped, and kind of retoxify your body. So that's it, I think, for this 3rd video. I don't really know what to say. It was quite a bit harder than I anticipated it being. I felt shittier than I thought that I would feel during it, but now I feel pretty good, and we'll see how I feel in the subsequent days. You know, I didn't really have any kind of chronic health problems or big concerns doing this the way I feel like a lot of people might. You know, I'm just kind of always looking to have more energy and, you know, look younger and stay healthy and improve my digestion. I guess that would be my main issue, would be kind of having wonky digestion. So I guess we'll see how this does, and I'll talk to you guys more in the 4th video. Thanks for watching. Bye.